Hi everybody, it's me, Jennifer Lopez. I'm so excited to be on Start Here, my absolute favorite show. Let's talk about my new album. Or we could talk about the dangers of deepfakes. They've gone from lookalikes that seem a bit off.
This is a dangerous time.
Trust in what is genuine and what is not.
To scary good videos that have gone viral.
We have now reached a state where the impersonations are extremely well done, extremely hard to detect.
I genuinely love the process of manipulating people online for money.
The technology behind deepfakes is getting smarter, while new apps are making it easier.
The better deepfakes become, the harder it becomes to assess what is real and what is fake.
So what are deepfakes? How can you spot them? And why could something as fun as a face swap actually be the start of something way more sinister? Let's break down the word itself. The fake in deepfake is pretty self-explanatory. While deep refers to deep learning by a machine, which is a type of artificial intelligence.
And this is used to impersonate people into saying things they've never said or acting like they've never acted before.
Probably the best way to explain it is to show you how we did it.
So I'm here with Khaldoon, Start Here's graphics genius, and he's taken a video of me and a video of Jennifer Lopez.
So I used a free software online called Deepfakes Lab. The first step is to turn your video into hundreds of images, basically the frames. And the second step is to separate the face from the images.
So the software is pinning my eyes and my mouth to the center of the frame so that it's easier to align with JLo's face.
And then we go to the step 3, which is the machine learning. I need to keep pressing P to update because it takes so much time. I just put the die on the P and then put some weight on it and go grab coffee. And then we have the final step, basically is adjusting the skin tone and merging the two faces on the final result.
The whole process actually took a few days, but making deepfakes is getting easier as the technology improves, and it's improving fast. So what can we do with it? Well, there are plenty of useful, creative, and harmless applications to all this deepfakery. This anti-malaria campaign had David Beckham speaking 9 languages.
Malaria isn't just any disease.
وما زالت تقتل طفلاً كل دقيقتين.
This documentary used deepfakes to hide the real faces of LGBTQ people in Chechnya who were afraid to be identified. There are slightly weirder uses as well. The website MyHeritage reanimates photos of your dearly departed relatives, and some people find that comforting. What all of those examples have in common is that they're not about trying to deceive people, and the people involved are all in on it. The problem is when deepfakes are made of people without their consent. And so often, that means women. There are people out there using pictures of celebrities and ordinary women and deepfaking them onto pornography actors. A study in the Netherlands found that a staggering 96% of the deepfakes online were non-consensual porn.
It's women's bodies, identities, and rights that are being transgressed.
It's humiliating, it's embarrassing, and particularly with deepfakes becoming so good, it's very difficult to convince people that that isn't you, because if it looks like you, it might as well be you. We see big impacts on people's mental health, depression, anxiety.
And it goes beyond the world of porn. A mother in Pennsylvania has been accused of trying to discredit 3 of her daughter's rivals on a cheerleading squad. Her police said she made deepfakes of them naked, drinking, and smoking. Financial scammers are using deepfake technology too. In 2019, criminals used AI software to impersonate the voice of a businessman's boss on the phone. They convinced him to transfer more than $240,000 to a bogus Hungarian bank account. So the dangers of deepfakes are already real. And they're adding to a whole world of misinformation, a world where it can already be hard to know what's true and what's not, where actual facts are dismissed as false, conspiracy theories thrive, and powerful states run sophisticated disinformation campaigns.
Most of the misinformation we see and most of what people get affected by is much lower tech things. photos taken out of context, things that are simple Photoshop jobs, much simpler and cheaper ways of making misinformation go viral.
Like this video of Nancy Pelosi, a senior US Democrat who was made to look drunk just by slowing down the video.
It's really sad. And here's the thing. And I told this to the room. It's really sad. And here's the thing. And I told this to the room.
But the power of deepfake technology takes it all to another level.
In the old days, if you wanted to threaten the United States, you needed 10 aircraft carriers and nuclear weapons and long-range missiles. Increasingly, all you need is the ability to produce a very realistic fake video.
What deepfakes do is create a climate of doubt to the point where what's actually real can be mistaken as something fake. That's what happened in Gabon. Back in 2019, President Ali Bongo hadn't been seen in public for months. And when the government released this video, he didn't really look like himself. Turns out the president had suffered a stroke that changed how he looked. But some people were convinced he was dead and that the video was a deep fake. A week later, a group of soldiers attempted a coup. So how can we spot deepfakes? Well, there are some signs we can look for. There might be differences in resolution, or if you see ghosting around the face or blurring around the ears or hairline, chances are a computer made it.
What I tell people is if something makes you feel a strong emotion, either really good or really mad, that's the time to take an extra second and check to see if it's real.
But the reality is that as deepfakes get better, they'll get harder and harder to spot. Researchers at universities and companies like Microsoft and Facebook are working on automated software to find and flag them. Organizations like the UN, Europol, and the FBI are all actively looking into how to counter deepfakes as a threat.
We're always in this arms race of kind of a new technology exists, people start using it for bad things, and then we kind of adjust our understanding and move forward.
There's nothing inherently bad about the technology, but we know the harm it can do. So what you and I can do is be more aware. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got, or the face that I got either.